the Eiffel Tower, discovering something that doesn't exist, or giving a monkey a shout.
Hey, what's up soldiers, my name's GregFPS and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies Top 10. But unfortunately it's actually not a top 10 because I am an idiot, and last week I asked you guys to comment the top 10 worst wonder weapons. Well, it turns out you guys only commented 6 different wonder weapons, so yeah, that did not go as planned. So unfortunately, it's going to be a top 5, and we're not going to make a top 10 this week. But I do want to address something really quick. Last week, you guys got so mad that Origins was on the list, and I just want you guys to know, like, this is not my personal opinion. You guys voted for Origins, and it was really funny because a lot of people got triggered, and I mean, it just made me laugh. But anyways, guys, I also want to let you know that next week I'm going to be doing the top 10 box weapons. These are only things you can get from the box, and we're going to be excluding wonder weapons because it's not top 10 wonder weapons, because a lot of them you can get from the box. This is just going to be top 10 guns that you can get from the box. Okay, guys, so make sure you comment that down below, and without further ado, let's get into the top 5 worst wonder weapons. Coming in at the number 5 spot is from one of my personal favorite maps, Zitsubo no Shima. You should be able to sense the sarcasm. Now, a lot of people would probably not consider this a wonder weapon if you're a casual zombies player, because you probably never have done this before. But if you're a hardcore zombies player and you've earned this, then you probably would consider it a decent wonder weapon, but not a great one. And that is spider bait. Now, spider bait, honestly, it was a really cool thing when someone found it on Zitsubo, because you could turn into a freaking spider, and you could use the venom that it had to kill zombies. It was also very, very good at killing the huge spider boss, and it was also notorious for glitching under the map and causing you to ruin your high round attempts by making the game crash. Now, I personally enjoyed the spider bait. I think that this was good, and you guys even voted for this as a wonder weapon, so don't get mad at me if you don't consider it one, because it really is one though, because you earn it. And I would say that the spider bait was a really, really unique wonder weapon that we have never really seen before, and it made Zitsubo a little bit more enjoyable for me. So coming in at the number 5 spot was the spider bait, voted by you guys. Coming in at the number 4 spot is a weapon that we've had since the dawn of zombies, way back in World at War, and that is the Raygun. Now, the Raygun is plagued with splash damage. That is the worst thing that you can possibly have. And I remember back in the day, my first ever game on Noct, I got the Raygun, and I didn't know I had splash damage, and I went down and died, and I was really, really upset. But at the same time, I realized and made a vow to myself that I will never enjoy using this weapon again. But I was wrong, because in Black Ops 1 we got PhD Flopper, and boy was this gun fun to use. It's really, really enjoyable, and it's really good on any map that has PhD, but when you look at its counterparts, it's really no exception, and it's really not that great. The Raygun Mark II and Mark III are way better because of the splash damage aspect, and not having PhD can be a huge problem on Black Ops 3, which it seems you guys voted for the most, as in the Black Ops 3 Raygun. Now, a lot of people would consider the Raygun to be a very good gun, but it got voted by you guys as the number 4 worst wonder weapon, and I kind of agree with this because it's only good in Black Ops 1 and in some cases Origins if you have PhD, but it's okay. You can get like perma PhD as well, making it a little bit better, but still I just don't see it, so that's why I got the number 4 spot. And coming in at the number 3 spot is a weapon that you can only get on the remake of Verrucht, in Black Ops 1 and also on 5. Now that is the Winter's Howl. Oh man, this thing is bad. So basically how this gun works is you shoot at zombies, they freeze, you can knife them, you can let them disintegrate and break into ice, or you can pretend that you actually have a good wonder weapon and then trade it for something worse. Honestly, I think that this thing is just atrocious. It's not good. I don't understand why people even take it from the box, to be honest. I don't see a use for this. There's no Easter egg that requires it on 5. So really there's no use. I think that this was just a really bad wonder weapon that should have gotten a buff and never did. And that's why the Winter's Howl got the number 3 spot. You guys voted for this thing a ton. And yeah, it's atrocious. It's horrible. Never, ever, ever use this gun. Ever. You thought the Winter's Howl was bad. Well, coming in at the number 2 spot is the VR11. Now, the VR11 is honestly considered one of the worst wonder weapons that we've ever seen, because all it really does is turn zombies into humans one at a time. Now, it is useful when you're doing the Call of the Dead Easter egg, which in my opinion is a fun little Easter egg, and you end up getting the golden rod. But at the same time, I don't see a use for it other than that. Yes, it calms George down, which is nice, but at the same time, does it actually do damage? I have no idea. I don't think it does, and honestly, I don't see it useful at all whatsoever unless you're doing the Easter egg. So the VR11 got the number 2 spot. You guys voted for it a lot, and yeah, it's pretty bad. And coming in at the number 1 spot for the worst wonder weapon ever in Call of Duty Zombies is the jet gun. Hailing from the greatest map ever, Transit, right after the Earth was destroyed from the rockets on Moon, the jet gun is pretty much 100% trash. All you do is it slows down zombies, kills them because you're literally using a jet. It looks really funny when a player's holding it, and it's also very, very atrocious at the same time. So I would say that the jet gun definitely deserves the number 1 spot. It takes me like 40 minutes to build, and then when you finally build it and start using it and you don't know it has recharge time, then it breaks, and then you have to go get all the parts again, which can take you anywhere from like 20 to 40 minutes if you actually know where the parts are and how to find it on Transit, and you don't get lost in the fog. So that is why the jet gun got the number 1 spot. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for bearing with me this week. I understand that you wanted a top 10, but unfortunately, I didn't want to make you guys cringe too hard like last week when I said Origins got the number 8 spot. I mean, you guys voted for it. Don't get mad at me. It is not my fault, I swear. I love Origins. Origins is my second favorite map of all time. And speaking of favorite maps, Horizon Jack's one of my favorites. Gonna be doing speedruns on that, guys. It's gonna be great. We got Mob of the Dead over the last week. Insert clip here.
I'm reloading.
I hit once.
Hey, that guy
2408! 2408!
Let's fucking go, dude. Yes.
I'm twice.
I've been tagged a few times.
11 seconds ahead, baby. Let's go.
You're welcome, guys.
You have it recorded, right?
Just ended recording.
Wait, there's not.
If you didn't see that, it was freaking insane, but that was off stream. We just did it off stream. We were just like, you know what? Let's just do it off stream. Let's have a chill time, and we actually got it. I was so surprised. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment the best box weapon that is not a wonder weapon down in the comment section for next week. Let your voice be heard, because if you don't vote, then you can't get mad at me for the list, okay? You guys need to understand this. But thank you so much for watching. My name is GregFPS, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.